Y'all talking about some damn reparations, bro. That would mean there would be black wealth, and they are trying to get rid of all black wealth. Okay, and don't be surprised if they don't come for LeBron. And I mean, every billionaire, if you stop playing ball, you're gonna recognize. So you got to play ball, and I believe Jay-Z plays ball well. He knows how to. You know, there are certain things that you're not allowed to do. Okay, there are certain things that you are not allowed to do. Like that's why you never see any celebrities building community centers in the hood. If they build in a community center, it's in another country somewhere, or it might be in a white neighborhood. But nope. You got Brad Pitt building houses in New Orleans. Not no black people doing it. They're not allowed to. Why would you think Oprah would run over to Africa to build a girls' school? STO. Excuse me, I didn't mean to say that. Yeah, but why would you think that? Yeah, who LeBron school? I heard that is not even LeBron's school. He just put his name on it. I think he gave him $1 million or something. But it's still it's a private school owned by some other people, and he is a part owner or whatever. But he just put his name on it. So I mean, I don't know what else to tell you, dude. It's just hey. They said the dude. I watched the interview with the Hodge twins, and it was the white guy who was building the community in Arkansas. Like, who gives a damn? Because why? I don't want to live in no damn Arkansas. So, and that's what he said. He said the black people don't give a damn, and he said that right on. The black people don't care about it. I ain't heard nothing from black people. It's the white liberals that's coming after us because they don't want to live around black people either. But they can't say it out loud. You know what I'm saying? And the problem is, it's not all black people. You know, black people don't move to the hood and stop cutting their grass and all that kind of shit. You know, they don't do none of that. They probably keep the best line on the block. If they once they get to that point and get to a nice suburb and that type of deal, they ain't getting ready to be the house on the block. Trust me. If a black man's mentality is to put on a suit all the damn time because he can't wear a t-shirt and jeans or he looked at like a thug. And there's a lot of black men that feels like that. Okay, and I grew up like that. I just don't care anymore. That's why, hey, dreadlocks, all of that, it's all back because I done cut my locks off 2 or 3 times trying to conform to society. And I ain't doing that no more. But if a black man's mentality is that, you got to know they ain't moving to the hood. See, and then moving to the suburbs and bringing down the property value. Okay, that's a fucking myth. Okay, now, is the property value down where they are? Yeah, look at their surroundings. It's a crackhead on every corner. It's a liquor store on every corner. It's a check cashing place on every corner. It's a gun shop on every corner. It's poverty on every corner. So, of course, somebody, I can't say of course, okay? Because I've been broke before. Hell, I've been homeless for a couple of weeks, actually. Maybe I was homeless for 2 weeks in New York, and then I was homeless for almost 2 months in California. But in California, it was like homeless by choice. I could have been staying in a hotel room every night, but that shit kept adding up. And I was like, I ain't never going to get nowhere, you know? So I got to sleep in my car. I had 2 jobs. I got to sleep in my car, and I'm going to get this money together and get me an apartment or whatever. And that's what ended up happening. But I slept in my car for like 2 months, had a chick and everything. She was bringing me food at night. I was sleeping in the Ralph's parking lot all over the city, but I was sleeping in Ralph's parking lot in Pasadena. That was the best place was in Pasadena because then nobody bothered you. However, the first night that I got there, I had been up for so long, man. I'm looking for a place to sleep, and I ended up parking in the parking lot at the Rose Bowl, figuring the parking lot was so big. And then next thing I know, like 4 o'clock in the morning, boy, I was sleeping so good, man. 4 o'clock in the morning, boom, 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 boom. You got to get out of here. I was like, oh, Lord, all right, yeah, right away. So, you know, none of that waking up talking about, why you mess with me? Let me see your supervisor. You ain't got no reason tapping on my windshield. See, you can't even do that. You know, so white people can get away with it, you know, just like the attorney general who just got arrested coming up out of the club or whatever, out of the restaurant. They told her because she was obviously drunk and being obnoxious. And there's one thing that I know about attorneys and female attorneys that get up, because I got one of my aunts is a judge. And once they get that power, you can't tell them nothing. And they always got to tell you what they are. The whole time she was there, I'm an AG. I'm an AG. I'm an AG. Man, shut the hell up. You know, this sounds just like my aunt. I'm a judge. I'm a judge. I'm a judge. Yeah, well, get your judge ass in the back of the car. And which reminds me, her ass got arrested one time too, but I think she ended up suing the police department for they arrested her right in front of her house. But anyway, that's a whole nother thing. I don't even much want to go off on there and talk about that because it's bad for the spirit. But yeah, so the AG, and then she is a special, what did they call it? After the report came out, she's a special special assistant to the attorney general. How in the hell is that an AG? You probably smashing the AG, and now you Kamala your way up into. That's why you out in the street acting like a damn ass. Okay, arguing with the police, talking about you ain't going to jail. And see, that's the thing. Y'all be challenging police officers. Okay, are all police on the up and up? Nope. I think half of them on cocaine and steroids. That's what I think personally. But do all police? Nope, they don't. But if you challenge their authority, a lot of them don't have a lot of authority. When they get home, their wife's running the show, that type of deal. So that's all they can do. And then a lot of them join the police force to pick on folks, pick on black people. A lot of them come straight out of the Klan. Okay, and they raise them to do that crap.